Welcome to Chef's Take. I'm your host, Michael Zavaleris, along with, finally, Matt and Vicente Velez. What's up, boys?
You.
They're both currently playing a high-stakes match at the moment.
Oh my!
And me, I'm currently watching the Nets. No, I'm currently watching the Miami and Charlotte game because there's money on the line there. Wonderful.
What's the score?
It's 67-52.
Gotcha.
But I could care less about the score. I need both LaMelo and Jimmy Butler to get me a combined 41 points at least. If they don't, I'm going to cry. Anyway, that's besides the point.
How much you get?
I'd win like $45. And I only put $10 down.
Mikey's a betting pro. It's a little spicy.
How are you two gentlemen doing?
Okay. Doing well.
Who's winning right now?
0-0, top of the second, 0-2 count, the 0-2 pitch. I'm giving him out because I suck.
All right, who's who?
I'm the Red Sox, he's the Yankees.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, he was the Yankees. I was like, must be the Red Sox.
Yeah. So, Eagles lost by a lot. And by a lot,
Yeah, we lost by 11.
Yeah.
We're going to lose to the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, we're losing the Lions.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
Yeah, me and Mike came to a consensus earlier. We're going to lose. I have no faith in this football team.
Neither do I. I mean, like, I've said it many times, we're a rebuilding team, but still, like, my expectations were low for them, but holy fuck. So, yeah, we're probably going to lose to the Lions, which is a classic Eagles thing to do because we haven't beat them like the last 3 times we played them. I remember we got raped on Thanksgiving. Ryan Matthews fumbled the game away. And J.J. Arcega-Whiteside happened.
The Lions own us.
Yeah. Pisses me off.
We're
We're being owned by a poverty franchise. Well, I mean, we are too, to be fair.
Not really.
Well, I mean, as of right now, we are. The past 2 seasons we have been.
Yeah,
This
but
season and
past,
last
like,
season.
2 decades, we've been probably one of the best franchises in the league.
I know, but right now we suck major ass. And there's a lot of drama. Like always. And as long as Howie Roseman is our general manager, we will be a poverty franchise.
Pretty much.
And it seems like Jeffrey Lurie refuses to fire him. They're like butt buddies. So, yeah, we're kind of screwed. Unless Howie Roseman listens to his scouts, like he did for this draft, thank God.
There we go, baby!
Remember how scared we were that we were going to draft Justin Fields over Devontae Smith?
Yeah.
So, we currently hold the 2nd, 6th, and 13th pick in the draft, which is amazing. Now, we just need to make sure Howie makes the right picks. If he doesn't, we riot. Anyway. So we traded the elite MVP quarterback, Joe Flacco, back to the Jets for a 6th-round pick. Honestly, I knew a quarterback was going to be traded since we picked up like some Miami quarterback. I forgot his name already. Doesn't matter. And speaking of quarterbacks, Jeff McClain, who's like an Eagles insider basically, he said that we will use one of our picks to get a quarterback, whether it's in the trade or the draft. Quarterbacks overall include Deshaun Watson, assuming he's not traded, Russell Wilson, Matt Corral, Malik Willis, and Sam Howell. I don't want to draft a quarterback this year. I hope we don't.
I don't think we need one.
I would give Hurts one more year before I decide to move on from him.
Build it around me.
And you can't even blame him 100%. There are some things that he needs to fix, yes, but
Oh my God.
it's the same thing as last year. People are saying, "Look how good Wentz is doing." I'm like, "Well, yeah, Wentz is on a good team. He actually has weapons. He has one of the best offensive lines in the league."
Yeah.
If we never traded Wentz, it'll be the same thing as last year. So, like, I was in the middle of my college class. I was having basically a whole friggin' war about it with a fan. And Matt, I sent you the thing. I showed you what it looked like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was going on. Pretty much told the guy that, hey, future is looking bright for us. Most rebuilding teams, they don't get lucky with having 3 first-round picks in the draft, especially 2 of them being in the top 7. And, like, we have a lot of money to spend in free agency. So, and honestly, I hope with the 3 picks we have, I hope we use them all on defense. I've expressed my desire for Derek Stingley, Kyle Hamilton, and Christian Harris from Alabama. If we have those 3 guys, that would be perfect, because honestly, we don't have young talent on defense other than like Josh Sweat. Everyone else is like at least 28 years old, which is It's all right, but it would be nice if we were a little younger. So, Jeremy Fowler's talking about NFL teams monitoring the Eagles quarterback situation on whether like they want like Gardner Minshew, like if he's going to play or not. They're talking about Andre Dillard possibly getting moved to the NFC or AFC North, which would be nice. I wouldn't mind a Andre Dillard for Odell swap. Not going to happen, but it would be nice. Would be nice. He would easily be our best receiver since Terrell Owens, which is kind of sad given that's like 17 years ago.
Pretty much.
Yeah, our best receiver since then was Alshon, he was okay.
I thought he was good.
Like, he was good. His first, like, overall, his career was with the Eagles. It was okay, but his first 2 years were great. But then after that, he kept getting hurt. And apparently he was talking shit in the locker room, so. But now he's a free agent. Bum. But I appreciate him for helping us win the Super Bowl. So, thank you for that. No surprise, Eagles are supposedly shopping Brandon Brooks. Honestly, I would too. Like, he costs a lot of money, and he's injury prone. But when he's on the field, which is as recently rare, he's a unit.
Yeah, true that.
People are saying we're probably going to get, at most, like a 3rd or 4th round pick. I'm like,
oh my God.
Like, if it were up to me, I'd be like, actually, I would, if that's what I'm going to get, I would wait. Because he's still, like, when healthy, which sucks to say because it seems like it's like that's the case for every Eagle player. When healthy, he's easily he's top 5 at his position. We placed Miles Sanders on IR, and sad to say, it doesn't affect our run game any at all. It's not like we hand the ball off to anyone anyway. But of course, the second we start running the ball against Vegas, he destroys his ankle. Holy shit, it's a 13-point game.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, Miami's winning 73-60.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you're going to see me look at my phone nonstop, like, looking at how many points they have. Anyway, back on topic. I couldn't really think of a player of the game for the Eagles game. Like, maybe Avonte Maddox, given that he got a pick. Maybe Hurts, but I don't know.
We're the players of the game.
Yeah, I have no idea who to pick.
The former Eagle, Razul Douglas, making that play yesterday.
Yeah, let's talk about Razul Douglas. Good for him. I'm glad he's succeeding. I'm glad he's on an actual contending team.
Me too.
And
honestly.
AJ Green is I don't know if it's him or Cobb, but AJ Green is like the most experienced receiver on that field.
Yeah.
And he pulls that shit. That has to be the worst way to snap a 7-game winning streak. Your veteran receiver not knowing what the play is. Or not even turning around for that matter.
What? Go. I can't move. Fucking me.
All right, boys, we need 17 more points. Butler has 18. LaMelo has 6. Could be better, but not complaining. In fact, I'm fucking stressing out. So we get destroyed by Vegas. That first drive looked promising until, the rest of the game happened. And something I noticed, I don't have graphics for these for the stream, but I have them on my phone. People, and based on these stats, it kind of looks like it, people are calling Jalen Hurts a stat padding quarterback now.
What does that mean?
Like, so this is something Dak did a couple years ago. Like, when your team is down by a lot, like you're, in other words, like padding your stats. I'm not saying that's what Hurts is doing, but when you're down by a lot of points, you're getting more passing yards and more passing touchdowns, like it's making it seem like your numbers are good when in reality, like you're struggling the whole game except the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like, if we look here, and this is from Philly Eagles Only, a fan page I follow. I don't want to steal content from them, so I'd give credit. Jalen Hurts' stats with the margin of victory between 0 to 7 points. 53 completion percentage, 503 passing yards, 65.2 passer rating, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Hurts when the margin of victory is between 8 and 14, 61%, 623 passing yards, 100.8 passer rating, 4 touchdowns, no picks. And last but not least, Jalen Hurts' stats with the margin of victory being over 15 points. 70.3 completion percentage, 590 yards, 105.1 passer rating, 5 touchdowns and 2 picks. And this, I believe this is for the opposing team winning by that many points. So you see there, he's like a monster when we're getting raped. So, what?
What'd you say?
So, like, with the stats I just provided, it looks like it appears Jalen Hurts does very well when we are absolutely getting pounded.
Yeah, he's garbage time Hurts.
Unfortunately, as of right now. But hey, Dak did the same thing. Still kind of does. But hey, Cowboys are actually good. Good for them. Up theirs anyway. Yeah. So, who are some trade deadlines coming up? Who are some players you would want to trade for if there's any? Nobody.
We suck. Just let us fucking die.
I don't know.
Just let it die.
I feel like we need more. We need everybody at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a feeling we may be on like a fire sale, meaning like we're gonna trade people away. We're gonna be an exporter. Like, honestly, the people I see us trading away, if they get traded away, would be like Dillard and like Brandon Brooks. But
yeah, trade some of our old guys.
Yeah, at this point, I think we're gonna trade a bunch of our old crippled players, save money, and who's this? Hello? Okay. Alright, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, I got word from the Sweat. He will be on in a minute.
I knew that was...
Matt, I can tell it's going in your favor.
The score is still 0-0. I just got 2 straight strikeouts now.
Yeah, meaning it's going in your favor.
Score-wise, no. Pitching-wise, I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, I'm right. Fucking idiot.
For now, I guess.
Yeah. I know. I'm always right. Shut up.
Yeah,
So, I see us trading away our older players and getting draft picks for, draft capital. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. So, actually, while I'm at it, while we're talking about trades, free agency, and shit, let's talk about the upcoming free agents for 2022.
What about Rafael?
Yeah.
And we have money to spend in free agency. Last time I heard, we had like $60 million to spend in free agency, which would be lovely.
Bro, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about, like, assuming we trade for a quarterback, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Why do I have to warm up people already?
All right, Uncle, you can't even hear me.
Chat.
Mikey, I'm still laughing at the meme you sent me with the Home Alone.
Wait, let me find it.
Yeah. I don't like families. I hate families.
Wait, where is it? Shit.
Better fucking get this.
Wait, was it the wait? Hold on. I'm an idiot.
I didn't get there.
Wait, was it the one you just sent me, or which one was it again?
Yeah, I think you sent it to me.
You.
Hey, Unc. Okay, I can't even hear you. I hate you.
Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, now we can.
All right.
Hey, Sal.
How about now?
Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you better.
Okay. All right. It's because I had the app open and I had to unmute everything.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So I got my Wi-Fi Bluetooth headset in right now. We're going to be running into the truck and then we're going to run to the store. So you may hear some background noise, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bed.
So, before you joined,
What
we
up,
were just
dudes?
talking about upcoming free agents. So,
Yes.
yeah, we have $60 million to spend in free agency, and we need receivers. And I was just about to talk about the receivers that would be free agents after this season. We have Allen Robinson, Chris Godwin, Devontae Adams, Will Fuller, Juju, and based on people I've talked to, nobody wants him. Antonio Brown, even Mike Williams, and Devontae Parker his name is being
That's a new
tossed
name.
around in trades, and I wouldn't mind him. We do need a 50-50 ball guy, and he actually has like a $5 million cap hit.
this guy. You picture?
Yeah. Now the Bills also have somebody and they're willing to take a $5 million or $2 million hit.
Yeah, I think it's
If I'm
Kyle.
mistaken.
I think it's Kyle Fuller. I think they're willing to like eat a big chunk of his I think it's the Broncos. They're willing to eat a big chunk of his salary, and the Bills are like interested in trading for him, which would be nice.
that would
Kyle
only
Fuller and Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty stacked roster on the defense. So definitely a talented secondary.
Yeah, for sure. And
So
damn, what was I talking about? So assuming like I was also talking about they're talking about the Eagles using their picks to either get a quarterback, whether it's trade or the draft. And assuming it's trade, the only two quarterbacks that come to mind are Watson if he doesn't get traded, and Russell Wilson. And I actually looked it up. Russell Wilson's cap hit, assuming we traded for him, would only be $19 million.
That's not bad.
Darius Slay's cap
That's
hit
a-
next year is 22. To put that in perspective.
Dude, we should get Deshaun Watson. We'll give the team massages.
Yeah.
does he come with 22 friends?
I think so. I actually heard it's 23. 23.
It went up.
No, I was kidding.
Okay. So, if we traded for Russell Wilson, it wouldn't even be like financially, it wouldn't be that costly, because I think he's easily a quarterback that would get like at least 35 mil. So,
Yeah. So let's start from the top. Let's go wide receivers down. I think you said A-Rob was the first name out there. It would be nice to see him get on a team that's actually going to utilize him. The Bears is just a dumpster fire from offense to defense. He's worth the money if somebody could pick him up, but how soon is it going to be before he gets to play? Is it going to be like a Zach Ertz thing, get a touchdown the first night with the team, or is it going to be a 6-month rollout where, it's like, all right, dumpster fire 2021 season, let's get him started up 2022.
yeah.
So,
Like
Yeah,
if we traded for him right now, like I know he signed the franchise tag, so his cap hit with the Bears right now is just under 18 mil. as of right now.
That's big money for a guy that has showed no activity at all.
Yeah, he
throughout
hasn't
the
been
entire
productive
season.
with them at all. But he's still
Now,
a top 15 receiver, in my opinion.
he very much is, but now how much of that clout is coming from the name that he has carried for the last few seasons where he was a prestigious receiver?
Yeah.
You know, is it the Matt Nagy effect, kind of like how you'd have the Adam Gase effect? Does he still
Yeah.
have it? Is this year off of doing nothing going to turn him into another Juju where, he was another name you mentioned? Juju
Yeah.
hasn't done anything for 2 years.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, he hasn't done anything since, Antonio Brown left. Which shows you something.
Antonio Brown and Godwin. There are two other names that you had on your list for free agents. Honestly, for the way the Bucs are playing right now, I think it's a hard thing to believe that any of their team, even free agents, are going to walk away, considering the fact they brought all 22 back last season, and they're on a Super Bowl run again. So I feel like if you want to get paid, go ahead. But your best option this year for a component or a contender would be sticking with the Bucs.
Oh yeah, if I were him, I would have stayed with the Bucs. But at the same time, I don't know how much money they have to spend on everyone. If they're able to do that 2 years in a row, that'd be nice. But assuming they don't have the money, I would out of all the ones listed, I would say I'd rather have Godwin. I did mention Mike Williams, who would be nice. Devontae Adams is obviously the best receiver in the league, and he's set to be a free agent. But I think he might be, because I think everyone knows this is Rodgers and Adams' last year with the Packers, so I'm pretty sure they're going to go to the same destination.
I think he's going to follow Aaron Rodgers anywhere he goes. So
Yeah, that's what I think.
He's as much a free agent as I am. It's just his loyalty is where Aaron Rodgers is, and he's made that very clear. And neither of them can talk about football without mentioning the other one. So
Yeah.
that's a package deal as far as I'm concerned. Similarly to like Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase. There wasn't a chance he wasn't going anywhere else, and look what he's doing. The chemistry is too hard to separate.
Mm-hmm.
And if they were, they're going to make a team pay out the nose to bring them in. So they could essentially go anywhere. Maybe even the Texans are going to have a ton of money, although it's a totally dysfunctional organization.
Yeah.
It's what teams need receivers and quarterbacks? 5 teams in
We do.
in the league right now? We need a little bit more than that. Our supposedly elite secondary is not.
Yeah. Yeah, but I saw this was, I think, right before the season started. It was either this season or last season I saw it, but someone made a hypothetical trade where we gave up 2 or 3 first-round picks, Fletcher Cox and Derek Barnett, for Rodgers and Adams. It's never going to happen, but
I don't know if the Eagles would be willing to do that, although Sirianni looks like he's trying to make a very young roster.
yeah.
But that would be giving up everything we have in 2022 draft, as well as pilfering our defense from what we have already. I'd made the comment.
Yeah.
I'd made the comment before that Eagles defense is falling apart, and a lot of them are older. Kelsey's going to be going. Brandon Graham's going to be going. Lane Johnson has a problem staying healthy physically and mentally. Brandon Brooks has a problem staying physically healthy. The BG's got his injuries now. Fletcher's had his injuries. So it's like you want to ship those guys off. Barnett is not exactly as old, but he's certainly not a spring chicken. So if they were to do that, they're going to be that's full on rebuild even more so than they were the last 2 years.
I just want Barnett gone. I think I told you. He has more personal fouls than sacks in his career. He has last time I checked, he had 24.
I think at this point.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think we are now the number 2. I think the Bucs took over since they had a Thursday game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. We have the 2nd,
I think
6th, and 13th right now. So, how would you feel about the Eagles trading for Devontae Parker? Because, like I said, his name is being tossed around in trade talks.
Haven't seen enough footage on him. Haven't really watched any Dolphins games since Tua and the whole Fitzmagic thing. So I don't know how quality of a player he is.
Oh no,
but
he
seems like
from what I've seen, I think he's a really good receiver. I'm not saying he's like an elite top 15, but he's like an Alshon Jeffrey. Like he's a 50-50 guy, but I think he's even better than Jeffrey.
well, that's good because right now we have who's in that position. You got Devonta Smith, who
We don't have a
obviously is
50-50 ball guy other than JJ, who doesn't even see the field.
I was going to say JJ Arcega-Whiteside. That guy's like a ghost, and not because of Halloween, but because that guy's just not on the field.
Yeah. Like we have deep threats and route runners. That's pretty much what we have. We don't necessarily have a vertical guy.
Well, you know what? That's true. You only get like 3 vertical passes out of Jalen Hurts every game anyway.
Yeah, that's because we don't have any. Like we don't have a 50-50 ball guy other than Goddard.
I'm taking 1 moment, please. Go.
So if I'm being realistic, looking at the upcoming receivers, assuming they hit the market, the ones I see us realistically going after would be like either Tyrell Williams, Mike Williams, or like Juju. Maybe
Mike Williams
Allen
is
Robinson.
having himself a year. Allen Robinson, possibly. I mean, I think there's going to be a bit of a bidding war, and Eagles do have some cap space to work with, but they also have a lot of picks. Who are the Eagles? Good question. Who are the Eagles got to re-sign the next year? Who's on a contract year right now?
I can pull that up real quick. I can pull that. I don't think we have like major players to bring. Well, we still have Goddard to give a contract, and from what I heard, they're waiting until after the season ends to give him one.
I agree. This will be his first time.
So right now, I mean, and like most of the guys who are set to be free agents are old. We have Brandon Graham, who is, he's gonna be 34. Jason Kelsey is like about to be 34. Rodney McLeod, 31. Anthony Harris, 30. Barnett, 25. Steven Nelson, 29. Eric Wilson. I'm only going to mention the ones worth mentioning. Brandon Graham, Jason Kelsey, Rodney McLeod, Anthony Harris, Barnett, Steven Nelson, Eric Wilson, Dallas Goddard.
Oh my God.
No one else is like worth mentioning.
Right. Okay. So I see a lot of those guys. Harris,
Avonte Maddox.
Kelsey. Maddox, he has his hot streaks, and then he's like a dud. So he's like a 50-50 guy himself. But whether he knows how to play this game or he just doesn't, some days he shows up and other days he don't. Maybe he spends too much time.
He shows up when he feels like it.
Yeah. So that's not good. Look at Roosevelt Douglas. He seems to be playing well everywhere he goes. We saw Hicks play pretty well. Had plenty of tackle for losses or tackles at the line of scrimmage last night.
Yep. So, if we look at I'm looking at secondary now, like upcoming secondary free agents. Tyrann Mathieu, Stephon Gilmore. He's gonna sign back with the Panthers. I know that for a fact. Devin McCourty, Joe Hayden, Marcus Williams, Marcus May, Kyle Fuller, Chris Harris, Patrick Peterson, Quandre Diggs, Kareem Jackson. Even though Kareem Jackson's about to be 34. He's still a good safety, but as of right now, his name is being tossed around in trade. Keanu Neal, J.C. Jackson, Desmond King,
Wow.
Casey Hayward.
It sounds like you've got a few Steelers names in there. Sounds like you've got a few Chargers, several Patriots players. I'll tell you what, if there's one thing we've learned from Bill Belichick and him getting rid of players, he's always gotten rid of them with 1 year of prime, 1 year of skill left, and then they just fall off the face of the earth.
Because they only work under his system.
Right. So, there's been several players he's dumped. Like, look at Kyle Van Noy. He left, went to Miami, didn't do shit there, and then came back and is doing all right under his system again. So, Belichick has this knack of getting rid of guys with just about a year left on their skillful play before they start tanking or the careers on the down line, with the exception naturally of Brady and Gronk, but we're pretty sure we all know that Belichick.
That was a good swing.
Yeah. I'm looking at linebackers now, Von Miller, Chandler Jones, Dante Hightower. But those three guys I mentioned are over 30 years old. Anthony Barr is about to hit 30. Hassan Reddick is someone I would like to have. He's a solid linebacker. Jared Davis, Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown, I meant. Who else?
No. That's basically.
The linebackers aren't that bad this year either. Quan Alexander.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of high-ticket names in there that sound fantastic for being on the roster, but I still don't know if I have faith in Gannon's defensive chops. Doesn't seem like we're stopping the run at all. We used to be a great run defense, and the ball's getting dumped all over the place on us. So secondary is questionable. So everything there in the D-line, everything all the way back to the D-line is sus. So, it'd be interesting. Hayward, good player, but he's on the Chargers right now, I think. The Chargers are doing fairly decent against receivers this season. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking at defensive line, and all the good ones are over 30 years old. BG, Calais Campbell, JPP, Akeem Hicks, Jerry Hughes, Ndamukong Suh, Jadeveon Clowney. He's gonna hit 29. The youngest one that's worth mentioning is Dante Fowler.
Did he just sign with somebody, or no? He's looking for trade for deadline, right?
No, I think one of the Rams linebackers did get traded. I forget who it was, but I know one of them got traded. Offensive line in free agency looks good this year too, like Trenton Brown, Teron Armstead,
He was just
Brandon
released
Schrift.
by the Raiders, wasn't he?
Who?
Trent Brown was just on the Raiders, was he not?
Yeah, then he got traded back to New England.
Gotcha.
Kind of reminds me of Howie, always bringing back old players. Watch us get Deshaun Jackson back.
We know how. Yeah, he's just agreed to trade mutually with the Rams. But you know how I feel about that. Bringing back players, if for nostalgia doesn't get you games. Just like Allen Robinson last year was fantastic. The year before was fantastic. But this year he's an absolute dud. And it may not be his fault. It could be Matt Nagy, and fantastic coach, so it can't be him. But you can't ride the name value anymore because you don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
You couldn't pull the.
So, I think that's it for Eagles stuff right now. Now, if we go to NFL news, J.J. Watt and Robert Tonyan are out for the season.
J.J. Watt needs to retire. He's not going to the Hall of Fame, but he will go to the Texans Hall of Fame.
I think he's going to go to the Hall of Fame.
He was a Walter Payton Man of the Year, was he not, at one point?
He was. But at the same time,
so
J.J. Watt was like Aaron Donald before Aaron Donald.
Yeah, before his big pec injury years ago.
Yeah. He was like the best defensive player in the league before Donald showed up and before injuries lingered him.
Yeah, so I agree. He needs to call it a day, just like Jason Peters does.
Yeah, he's on
the
Bears.
Needs to. Yeah, well, look how they're doing.
No, I watched 2 games of the Bears. He was getting destroyed by Myles Garrett. In the other game, I just watched him go right to the sideline while the offense was still in the field. I'm like, I remember that.
Well, I mean, it's Myles Garrett.
I know, but
versus an old man. How it's gonna go?
He just looks like an old man. Like, he looks like he needs to be wearing those top pants that are like plaid with that matching goofy hat, and just be like the family guy at the family barbecue who's like, "Who want them ribs?" Like, I got him. I'll take some. He just needs not to play football anymore. I love the guy. He's been many good years wrecking the blind side of our quarterbacks. But it's just not there anymore. You can't trust the guy that's on the field 40-50% of the plays. And if he's yanking himself, that's something. Like, the heart's not even there. He's pulling himself out. There's guys that'll play injured throughout anything. Look at D-Hop. He tried playing yesterday. He made I called that he was going to make one big play, splash play, and he was going to be a decoy, and then he was going to be gone. That's exactly what happened.
Look, I'm an idiot. I started him, and I'm an idiot.
Well, hey, you know what? That would have been no problem if he hadn't done that face mask at the 1 or 2 yard line. That would have been a 60-yard reception with the touchdown.
He would have
if
16
he didn't
points.
Get his fingers in there. And even then, that play was kind of sus with that call. it really could have won either way. I think they're just being a little stingy on that call.
So, yeah, unfortunately, he got me 6. I think I even told Matt. I don't know. I was 50-50 when I was starting, like, deciding to start him. I knew I was talking to someone about it. But, you know, I made a mistake. It's likely Anthony sweeps me this week, which sucks to say, given that he beat me by 0.02 of a point week 1. Fucking bastard.
Push.
So, let's talk about the trade rumors, given that we are,
I
think, 5 days away. I think we're like 4 or 5 days away from the trade deadline. Melvin Ingram wants out of Pittsburgh, and he, like, just got there. The chances of Deshaun Watson, have to mention it, even though it's getting old at this point. The chances of Deshaun Watson being on the Texans next week is very, very small, according to Mike Florio.
Dude, you should go to Carolina, man.
Cam Newton's to Carolina.
I really think Seattle should sign Cam Newton just until Russell Wilson gets back.
Or I'm getting nervous.
Like, if you want them to be contender, like, if you want the Seahawks to still be contenders, just get Cam Newton. He's better than Geno. So, next.
It's going to take us somewhere to be like 1 a.m. I don't want to get off.
Yeah. So, the chance of Watson being on the Texans is very small, and Mike Florio is a pretty reliable source. The Browns and Ravens, as I mentioned earlier, are 2 teams that could be interested in trading for Andre Dillard. Please take him. I'll gladly take Odell from I'll gladly take Odell from the Browns.
I remember that draft too. I'm like, we should draft a linebacker. What did we draft? So.
No, I was screaming at the TV like I wanted Josh Jacobs or a linebacker, and you know, we didn't get either. We got Andre Dillard. I'm like, okay, who the hell is that? I look at him. He's supposed to be good. Whatever. But then we got Miles Sanders in the second round. I was happy. But now we don't even use the guy. Not that he has any leverage. He should demand a trade. My uncle is dying right now.
What's that?
What?
What'd you say? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
No, we were talking about Andre Dillard. That's all.
Oh yeah, so Andre Dillard, yeah, he could ship him upriver without a paddle.
Yeah, like I said, the Browns and Ravens are 2 teams that could be interested in trading for him. So
the Ravens would put him on the line immediately. I think they need the help.
yeah.
I don't think the other team, he would just be depth.
I mean, the Browns, they could. Hey, I would gladly take, like, even though we don't run the ball, I would gladly take, you know, Odell, or I would even take Dearness Johnson from you. I would be happy. But what sucks is that we don't run the ball. So.
Yeah. I was right about my guess on Jalen Hurts and his fantasy output through the first 3 quarters. I said it was like less than 5. His average is 7 through the first 3 quarters, and then he averages 13 to 20.
Yeah, I was talking to Matt Vicente about his potential stat padding in the I told him all these stats. Like, I saw this on a fan page about, like, his stats when losing by a certain amount of points. Like, his best numbers appear to be when he's losing by at least 8 points. Like, if we look at him losing by 8 to 14 points, he's completing 61% of his passes, 623 passing yards, 100.8 passer rating, 4 touchdowns, and no picks. Then we look at them being blown out of the water, meaning, like, losing by at least 15 points.
21.
He's completing 70% of his passes, 590 yards, 105.1 passer rating, 5 touchdowns, and 2 picks. And the funny thing is, he struggles when he's losing by 7 or less.
Oh my God!
Yeah, go figure. But it is something he can work on. Like, people are talking about Carson Wentz, like how Carson Wentz is balling out in Indianapolis. I'm like, Yeah, that's nice. He's with an experienced head coach. He's with the same coach that he had during his MVP season. He has better weapons. He has probably one of, if not the best offensive lines in the league. So of course he's going to do well. If we never traded Carson Wentz, it'll be the same thing as last year. The same exact thing.
I didn't feel anything.
Yes, it would. Because we have the same faulty offensive line. So, imagine if JP was healthy. If we had a younger version, a circa mid-2010s JP, 2011 JP, would Wentz have been sacked 50-something times in the season? Would he have more protection? Would he have more time to get the ball out to his receivers? Look what he did with lawn chair ornaments. I mean, he was balling out at the end of the year with Greg Ward, Travis Fulgham, the guy walked off. He got off the bus stop and fell into the Lincoln Financial Field and got a spot.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
what other news we have to talk about? Look, that Jalen Ramsey may not be playing in the Rams game. Seems like he has a new injury adding to the boot.
well, it wouldn't even matter because they're playing the Texans. So
Now, it's got Brandon Cooks on her team. It's like, do we start him or no? Can David Mills get the ball out before getting completely eaten alive by the monster known as Aaron Donald?
Outside the zone.
well, the Rams still have a top 5 defense, and I think they'll be fine. I mean, they're not going to win by nearly as much if Ramsey doesn't play, but they should be good. So, like I said earlier, Broncos could eat some of Kyle Fuller's salary to make a trade, and the Bills are a team to watch to trade for him, which would be a great cornerback duo, him and Tre'Davious White. Texans are open to trading linebacker Zach Cunningham. I think his cap hits like $10 million or something. I don't think he's worth that much. He's okay, but
not as good as he did last year.
Huh?
Tre'Davious White, I don't think he's as effective as he was last year.
Oh, so I made a bet. I think I told Matt Vicente, Jimmy Butler and LaMelo Ball need a combined. They need to have over 40 points combined. Butler has 26, and LaMelo Ball has 6. I need 9 points, and there's 3.5 minutes left.
Nine.
I'm screwed.
Yikes. Maybe LaMelo will ball out and bang a couple threes.
Jimmy did his part. LaMelo shit the bed.
He's a Ball family member. What do you expect?
Oh, here's the thing. He was going off all season, but he just has to shit the bed today. Because why not?
Sounds about right.
I refuse to put any money towards basketball. I refuse anymore. So like I said, Devontae Parker his name's being tossed around in trade. I would love to get him. And Deshaun Jackson and the Rams mutually agree to seek a trade. I'm like, well, I'm surprised it took him this long because Deshaun isn't even a starter. The starters are Kupp, Woods, and Jefferson.
And even then, wide receiver 1 is obviously Kupp. Jefferson is actually number 2. Robert Woods just finally started to come to life in the last couple of games.
Yeah.
So he's wide receiver 3. So Deshaun Jackson, their field stretcher, they don't need him. He's injury prone for several years. He's had injuries. Look at the 2 or 3 seasons he was with the Eagles, most recent. He played, a couple of snaps in the first quarter each time and was injured subsequently after. It took him 6 months to decide that he needs to get his ass up and go get surgery, and then spent the season on the couch watching from home as his team got obliterated. Move along. Too old. He could join JP at that barbecue.
Yeah, I remember. I was talking to Matt. I told him, it would be such a Howie thing for Deshaun, for him to get Deshaun back. And then I remember Matt made a remark saying, oh, now you want him. And then I explained to him, I'm like, well, when we're paying a guy $9 million to sit on his ass, of course I want him gone.
Mm-hmm.
I love Deshaun, but of course he's healthy as can be with the Rams, but with the Eagles, we will literally end Frank Gore's career if he came here. I mean, he was supposed to come here 6 years ago, but he never did.
Deshaun Jackson is a backup receiver, field stretcher to Van Jefferson. Jefferson doesn't need him to be there because Jefferson's barely getting the ball because Kupp is getting everything. So why do you need a healthy Deshaun? Of course, I hope he's healthy. He hasn't been on the field. The guy, he's another ghost.
Oh my God. Too bad.
As a fantasy owner of Cooper Kupp, I am not complaining. I'm happy
hard
I
not
picked.
to.
I'm happy I picked Cooper Kupp over Deontay Johnson. Probably the best draft investment I've ever made.
Indeed.
I see it.
So I have a thing. It says we have 10 minutes left on this meeting. I could always make another one, but I'm going to do a little speed run here. So Brian Flores said that Tua will be their starting quarterback for the rest of the year, barring any injury. Saints extend Mark Ingram to a 1-year deal worth $2.8 million. My offensive and defensive players of the week are Jamar Chase, who had 8 catches, 201 yards, and a touchdown. Matt, congratulations. And for defensive player of the week, I have Deion Jones, 15 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss and 1 sack. So there's that.
Pretty solid numbers.
All right, Matt Vicente, and now to what everyone is here for, the picks. So
No one else, everything else, they're just here for the pick. But
yeah. So Vicente, I did your picks for you for last week, and don't worry, I didn't cheat you over or anything. So last week I won 11-2. Vicente, did you actually have the Eagles winning that game against the Raiders?
no, that's losing. I mean,
Okay.
I think
All right, so me and you were in 11-2. Anthony was 12-1, and Madden was 9-4. Anthony went 12-1.
no, that's it. I'm taking him out. You're done. You're
So-
done. You are taking you out. You are done, buddy. Get the hell
So-
out. No.
Who did everyone
It's
have
not.
last night? I actually had Green Bay.
Yeah, I had Green pulling up the upset. I mean, like, Arizona has faced decent teams within the past, but I feel like that matchup I feel like it was a revenge game, honestly.
Yeah. Vicente, who did you have?
Game, they're giving Aaron Rodgers all this crazy props, like, oh man, he pulled it out with, bad wide receiver set. I'm like, Eagles have made pretty bigger upsets with a lesser of a team. They had 2 astonishingly good running backs, and the only reason the Packers won is because that dude literally didn't even know the ball was coming. Had he been turned around, he had Rasul Douglas beat. All he needed to do was turn around and catch the ball. He had Rasul Douglas all day. So I don't know why Aaron Rodgers is getting all the love he is for that win, making it like he's a prolific quarterback, which he is, but I don't think he's deserving the gloating he's getting for last night's game.
Wait, look.
All it was a guy that was turned around.
Well, yeah, look. He didn't have Devontae Adams or Alan Lazard. He had a
guess what?
35-year-old Randall Cobb, who still did very good.
Guess what? Most teams do not have a Devontae Adams on their roster, let alone having him sit out. And I get that they're missing their top 3 receivers, but, I mean, Devontae Adams is a generational talent. How many other teams have a wide receiver even remotely close to Devontae outside of Cooper Kupp this year? So, like I said, you had Matt Stafford. I've been saying for Jared Goff, he's been a fraud.
Go on.
Deny until he got to the Super Bowl and just tanked horribly when he was faced with the pressure. It's like it's hard to be a good quarterback when you don't have any pieces. But it's easy to be a good quarterback when you have top running backs, top offensive line, top receivers, and a very offensively well-minded head coach. You don't get the coach.
Yard.
Or no. So, yeah, don't worry, I just muted them. So, who did you have, Green Bay or Arizona?
Honestly, I thought Green Bay was going to win that one, but I didn't think it was going to be that way.
You didn't think it was going to be that close?
No, I thought the Cardinals were going to win. Like, I thought the Packers were going to win, but the Cardinals should have won.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I had the Packers over that is because Kyler Murray, I thought, was still nursing an injury. But it sure didn't look like it up until the last 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah. So, Vicente, who did you have yesterday, Green Bay or Arizona?
I had the Cardinals. I had Green Bay.
So
Yeah.
Anthony and you were the only ones that had Arizona. I had Arizona probably like I'd say an hour before the game, then like right before kickoff. I'm sort of thinking like, fuck it, go with the Packers. But all right, now on to the rest of the picks because we have like 5 minutes left on this meeting, and I know it's gonna be a bitch
Fire
to get
round.
everyone back on. So Carolina at Atlanta. I have Atlanta. So does Madden.
You know what? I think Matt Ryan is going to do business. I think with Sam Darnold playing like garbage, I think it's affecting the entire team. I'm going Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going to Atlanta too. The Cardinals are. They're good. Atlanta's Dolphins still fire lately. They were good for 3 games and just got bad.
Yeah,
So
currently
everyone's
running
going with
the
Atlanta
Matt
this
Ryan,
week.
Kyle Pitts stack, maybe throwing Cordell Patterson in there too.
So, all right, next we have Miami at Buffalo. Ladies and gentlemen, is this a
Buffalo.
question? Because they laid a goose egg last game.
Yep, I'm going Buffalo all day. Next
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, we don't have to talk. We don't have to talk about it. So,
Oh, what are you on, bro?
all right. Next we have San Francisco at Chicago. I am genuinely. I currently have San Francisco down, but I even told you, Uncle Sal. My gut is telling me to go with Chicago. Because Chicago has pulled upsets like this season already.
I don't have any faith in Matt Nagy. I think Justin Fields is totally destroyed mentally, and his ego is completely deflated. If I'm not mistaken, Akeem Hicks is not playing in this game, so their D-line, he's the heart of the D-line. I think that's going to go south. They haven't really been able to stop receivers, as you can tell by the Bucks, although it is the Bucks with Tom Brady and some stacked receivers. But I don't see them winning this game, so I'm going with the.
All right,
Elijah
Matt,
Mitchell is
Vicente,
one-
who are you guys going with?
What'd you say?
San Francisco at Chicago.
Oh, wait.
All right. Next, we have Pittsburgh at Cleveland, and what's his name? Baker Mayfield is playing.
What did you do? Oh my god.
Who is it? Cleveland at who?
Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
I'm going Cleveland. I think Myles Garrett is going to be too much for old ass Ben. Najee Harris is going to pull out some shit. Claypool is supposed to do well. Deontay Johnson, I think, is going to do all right. But I think their cornerbacks, the Browns cornerbacks, are going to be playing. So I'm going to go Browns here.
All right. Matt, Vicente, who do you have?
For who?
Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Baker Mayfield is playing.
I go with the Browns.
Okay. Vicente, are you going with the Browns too?
I'm going with the Browns, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Next,
Let's go.
next we have the Eagles against Detroit. I'm going with Detroit. I have no faith in the Eagles anymore. I already knew we're a rebuilding team, but no faith.
Yeah, you know what? I think the Lions are gonna pull ahead way fast, but I think Hurts is gonna pull out in the end like he always does.
Yeah.
He's gonna step up in the last quarter. So I think the Eagles by 2, 3.
Okay. All right, Vicente, Matt, you guys said Detroit, right? Matt,
What?
Detroit, right? You and Vicente said Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to do a little speed run. We have just over a minute. All right. Tennessee at Indianapolis. Julio Jones is out, and Indianapolis is favored to win.
I got Tennessee.
Tennessee. Did you just drop this? It was on the floor over there.
Yeah, well, not right now. Not me now.
So I'm going Tennessee. They're playing lights out right now. Not lights out. They're playing well. Next.
All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to end this meeting. I'm going to send you to a link again because this meeting is just about to be over. So I'll send you to a link, and I'll just end this one real quick. Okay.
Yep. See you there.
Somebody give in.
Oh
Give
my
in!
god. I was screaming.
Dude, this game is so close.
What's it at?
What? Sorry, I'm.
So yeah, everything
Can
just
y'all hear me?
everything just shit the bed. So we're back.
Are you kidding me?
What happened?
Out of all the calls
The
I
computer
know,
crashed. That's what
you get me?
Again?
Yeah.
Top line.
Like literally the
Please,
second I
either one.
joined, it crashed.
You're getting tired. This car's kind of like a rock.
So, all right. Well, remember that bet I placed, boys?
Yeah.
They combined for 38.
Well,
A single three-pointer would have done it for me. If LaMelo or Jimmy Butler shot a three,
I'm out of here.
that would have made it. Matt, you lost?
I won.
Oh, you did?
Oh my god. I won. Holy crap, dude.
Oh, my.
All right. Well, if you're waiting on the computer, let's continue with the picks.
Yeah. All right, so I'm pretty sure we all had Tennessee winning against Indy, even though Julio's out.
I did.
Okay. All right, next one isn't a topic for discussion. Cincinnati at the Jets, and the Jets don't even have Zach Wilson. Instead, they have Mike White or whatever his name is.
Sounds like you're accountant.
Yeah. So,
And who are the Jets going against?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, we'll take the Barrow boys.
Yeah. All right. Next, I don't think this one is
Excellent.
even a question. Rams at Houston.
Let's go with Stafford and the
Yeah.
boys.
It's like under the Yankees. I was like, it's only found in the Red Sox, right? And he was like, yeah.
All
And
right,
it
next,
was like the 11th
we
inning.
have
I hit, like,
New
two
England at
doubles.
the Chargers.
I
I'm going
won
with the
3-2.
Chargers.
I'm so nervous.
I don't think Bill Belichick is going to take out either Keenan Allen or Mike Williams. Keenan Allen's been having a down season. Mike Williams has been going popping off. But I think this is the game where Keenan Allen gets some love because Mike Williams is going to be covered like white on rice, as Belichick normally does. So let's go Chargers here.
All right, boys, who do you have?
For what?
New England at the Chargers.
I got the Chargers. Although the Patriots did come off a really good win, I'm gonna go with the Chargers for this one in favor, just because, like, I don't know. I feel like they really need this win. The Patriots do too, but it's gonna be a brawl. But I feel like in the end, Justin Herbert's gonna make it happen for his team. They're gonna come out on top. And I want to mention one other thing. My Devonta Smith shirt came in today, as you can see.
Oh yeah, I have
My
mine
shirt.
too. I never wore it yet. Oh wow, I'm surprised it actually.
Another thing as well, I won 3-2 against Sunday in
Good
the 11th inning.
Yeah, see, look, I have mine. Never wore it yet. I've had it for. I think
Yeah.
I've had it for what? Uncle Sal, have I had it for what? Like 2 months or like a month?
What's that?
My Smith shirt. I got it and I never.
Yeah,
wore
you've had it
yet.
for a while.
Yeah, it's been sitting. It's just been sitting around. I haven't worn it yet. Because then I have my black Jalen Hurts jersey, which seems to be bad luck. Because every time I wear it, we play like shit. Anyway, so everyone's going with the Chargers. Next, we have Jacksonville at Seattle. I'm going with Jacksonville.
Jacksonville at Seattle?
Yeah, Geno Smith
Really?
is playing.
Really?
I guess Vicente's crying.
He's downstairs. He's very upset.
So, what was your end? Like, what happened when you win?
What do you mean?
Like, I remember you guys agreed on whatever. What happened if you won? I forgot what it was.
Oh, so I gave him an ultimatum. I was like, listen, I know I'm home. I know the PS4 is typically yours a lot. So I was like, play me in MLB, which I don't play nearly as much as he does. I was like, play me in MLB, I'll let you play. You have the PS4 for the night. I'll do my own thing, homework, whatever. You have the PS4. So he was like, I'll be the Yankees. I was like, all right, it's only fitting if I'm the Red Sox.
Uh-huh.
No one scored till the 9th inning. It was 1-1. No, sorry, the 10th inning. It was a pitcher's duel. And then in the 11th inning, I scored 2 runs. And then in the 11th inning for him, he scored 1 run. And then it goes to the 12th inning. I scored nothing. And, my hands are shaking like this with the controller.
I can relate.
Cause it's a close game. I don't want to lose. And it was 2-2 pitch, outside fastball, and he reaches for it, misses. I won. I was like, oh, finally. Oh, he plays the game a lot more than I do. So to win against him is like winning the chip.
So it seems like you own him at every video game now.
Yeah, I can say that. Jose walked in. He was like, "Told he sucks at video games." I was like, so I own a Madden, not 2K. I don't even play 2K. It's only fair. I don't even. If I played 2K, I'd probably beat him. But all the games we do play together, I beat him in. So what can I say?
I remember I was being so stupid. I played a game of Madden with him. I had a chance to ice the game. I'm about to win the game, but my dumbass, because it's Madden, I like being cocky. I decided to throw a pass on the last play of the game. What does he do? I throw the ball. He gets a pick. He's about to get a pick 6. I turned my Xbox off.
What was this?
This was years ago.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, no way. This is recent.
Yeah. So.
Damn, that's crazy. I know the last time I played Mikey in Madden, I got the smoke.
I picked the Packers because we have a
Last
good
time I
offense, and I
played
forgot
Madden,
how
you guys
bad their
weren't allowed.
defense was. What's that?
Good night, Jose.
All right, Vicente, who do you have for Jacksonville and Seattle? Is he even in the room? All right, I'll put him in for. I'll just put him in for Jacksonville. And Anthony told me he has Jacksonville. All right, next we have Washington at Denver. This is a close one. I don't know who to pick because Denver, they couldn't really beat the Browns last week, who were practically a practice squad team. I'm leaning towards Denver though.
Broncos versus who?
Washington in Denver.
In Denver? Ooh, that's actually a good matchup. I got Denver. Washington.
Yeah, I have no idea who I'm supposed to pick. I'm picking Denver as of right now. Who knows? I don't know. Uncle Sal, who do you have?
I'm going Denver. I'm going with the Bronx.
Madden has Washington, but so far their picks are looking pretty decent. I don't know who the hell Vicente has. Let me just skip him for now. All right, Tampa Bay at New Orleans. How funny is that? They invite Brady on to Monday Night Football, and they're playing against, it's New Orleans that's being broadcast. So basically, the whole time Brady was on there, he was practically studying them while being a guest on the show.
That's interesting.
I know. Everyone's going with Tampa Bay. I don't even have to ask.
Yeah, don't
There's
even
a
ask.
there's a Squid Game cryptocurrency that just came out, and it's already up 2,400% in the last 24 hours.
Holy.
You said crypto?
Yep.
Let me take a look.
Go hit Noni, told her to throw $5 at her.
I woke her up to tell her I lost my bet by 3 points. I just needed someone to shoot a 3 at any point in the game. It would have been perfectly fine.
Hey,
That's all it would have took.
Hey, go tell her said put 5 in Squid Game cryptocurrency.
Okay. I'm probably going to do the same thing. I don't know why. I never got Bitcoin. I never got Bitcoin when it was at 26,000. It pisses me off. Now it's at 60.
Yeah, well, I had guys asking me for parts for computers to do Bitcoin mining back before you were born, or close to after your birth, when it was 00, like you would have to pay like 20 Bitcoin for a pizza pie. So imagine if I had gotten in and then just let it sit around. We'd be doing this shit on a private island.
Through that.
All right, what's the next team? Is Mikey with us?
Mikey, come in, Mikey.
Oh, he went to go do what I told him. I didn't expect him to do it that quick.
Okay, so I told her I have no idea what it's called. I practically left her while she was asking questions, making me a horrible grandson.
You're awful.
I know. Uncle Sal,
It's
you're
called
a
Shiba
disappointment of a
Inu
son.
and
I hope she beats your ass.
Squid Game.
My God.
It's just vulgar.
My God.
What other teams, boy? What other teams?
Uncle Sal, what? Oh, I can't find it on Kraken, but okay. Next we have
Squid Coin and Shiba Inu.
Yaden or Jaden?
What?
Who you talking to? Was it Jaden or Yaden?
Who the Aiden? Is that even a name?
Hi Wanda.
Jaden? Who's that?
What up, Wanda?
Who do you think it is?
Who is it?
Do you not recognize the voice?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, it's Mikey. It's Mikey.
Hey, Mikey.
It's Mikey.
Hi,
it's
how are
Mikey.
you?
Good, how are you, Pop? You good?
I'm doing good.
Good, awesome.
He's with his Uncle Sal, so.
Oh, okay, hi, Uncle Sal. And Jaden.
Hey, Wanda, how are you?
Good.
Aw.
Yeah, how are you, Mom?
Good, good, good. All right, goodbye.
All right, see you, Mom.
That's good to hear. Bye,
You
Mom.
chum. She said bye back.
We're terrible.
Smack that motherfucker.
All right, so we have.
I'm texting Wanda on the DM like, yo, go in there and smack that boy in the mouth.
Okay, what's worth? Okay, we're gonna ignore the fact that you're sliding into my friend's mom's DMs now.
To smack her son in the mouth for telling her.
You're
she's a
okay.
just
Doesn't
edit
change the
that.
fact you're sliding into her DMs. That is weird.
First off,
Just edit that
motherfucker,
out.
I don't have any of that shit. I don't do none of that social media. So I don't know what sliding into the DMs even means.
Hey, everyone that's watching, this is sports. Okay, we're talking sports. All right, we have Dallas and at Minnesota. They're talking about. They're saying that Dak is
DM,
like
that's what we're
questionable
talking
to
about.
play.
Dallas, Minnesota.
What?
Yeah, DMs, Dallas, Minnesota.
Whatever.
Isn't that what we were just talking about?
Whatever. I don't know.
I mean, he's not half wrong here.
Yeah.
Is Wanda going to the Vikings game?
Yeah, she's leaving tomorrow. I'm kidding.
How about it?
All right. So they're saying Dak is questionable to play.
Really?
is why-
What happened
yeah.
to
Seem
him?
to have
His leg.
his calf strained in practice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mike McCarthy did seem pretty pessimistic, but Jerry Jones did seem optimistic. But it's Jerry Jones, and he's an idiot.
Yeah.
So I've got a great idea. Let's overpay our players 2 years before they deserve the pay.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, that's how Jerry Jones works. It pisses me off. Like just looking at him, Jerry Jones is a better GM than Howie Roseman because look how stacked that offense is. Like they're off. I mean, sure, their defense needs a lot of work, but that Dallas team as a whole is just simply better than ours. I can't find it anywhere. I can't find Squid on Kraken or even Coinbase. And it said it went up 86,000% in a week. I can't find it.
Squid Coin went up 2,400% in 24 hours.
Yeah, it said it went up 86,000% in a week. And I can't find it anywhere. You would think Kraken would have Squid Game on there. They're practically the same thing. Kraken is a gigantic...
Yeah, that's racist. Next, you're gonna say they all look alike. You're racist.
Yeah, the Krakens and Squids are the same thing. A Kraken is just bigger. You would think Kraken would have it, but they don't.
Now you're
If
calling
was
him fat,
text,
you're
what,
fat shaming him?
Like,
yeah, Mikey, are you fat shaming him?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fat shaming.
fat
To
shaming
everyone, to all those people out there who want to change the term bullpen, I am fat shaming a fucking squid. Okay?
Yo.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I'll piss people off more. There's 2 genders. There, I said it.
No.
Did you hear that Facebook changed their name?
Yeah, Meta.
The meta.
Wait, hold
Dude, I don't know why they did that.
Because Alien Zuckerberg's trying to rename the shit that he's destroying from the inside out.
Meta.
Sucks. What a pleb.
Yeah.
All right, we got any more teams we got to talk about?
on. Okay, I'm back.
I don't think
I'm pretty sure I just pissed off a whole flock of people in the U.S.
Excuse me.
All right, so who are we going with?
Well, for the DM matchup,
Yeah.
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm going Vikings if Dak doesn't play.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do too.
yeah, yeah, I was gonna say that.
But if Dak plays, you're going with Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
think so.
assuming he plays, I'm just gonna put everyone down for Dallas. Assuming he plays, it's likely that he does. But actually, no, I've not. Cause while I was waiting in the car for 3 hours, Matt, Uncle Sal, you guys know the story. I was watching a Pat McAfee show, that thing, whatever. That something happened on their show, and then they're talking about if he doesn't play, he might miss like a couple weeks or something. I have no idea, but whatever. They just said he's questionable. So I'll just put you guys down for Dallas for right now.
Which one?
Yeah, it says here Dak Prescott wants to play against the Vikings, but it's not "quote unquote" fully his decision. I mean, hey, you just signed for a shit ton of money. Of course, I wouldn't want to play you, especially if it's against the Vikings.
Yeah.
Like the way he said, his comment is basically one way of saying, "Hey, you just paid me a buttload of money. You wanted me to risk it? Go ahead, put me out there. I don't mind sitting at home for a while."
I can do more of those mattress commercials. I'm gonna be sending my house on one of those.
Yeah, Tempur-Pedic commercials.
Yeah. All right, next we have Giants at Kansas City. Kansas City got touched last week, 27-3.
It got touched.
I hope they got long money because they got a lot of contracts they got to pay.
I don't even think they have money. I think they're broke.
Yeah, like we'll see more teams leaving Kansas City this year than we will see it from the Bucs this year. In reference to receivers and defensive people.
I think the Bucs have money.
Well, yeah, they had to do a bunch of. They had to pull a Howie to make up cap space. So this year they have $3 million in cap space. Let's look at next year. Okay, next year they have 30, but I don't know who is left to re-sign for this year. I don't know. Is Tyreek Hill on a contract here? I have no idea.
I don't know.
So yeah, as of
He
right
just seems
now,
like the kind of player that should never be in contract here.
huh?
He's like the kind of player that should never end up being in a contract year until his time for retirement.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, I don't know. Frick. Let me pull him up. I'm gonna look at his contract. Well, for this year they have. Actually, I can't even find it. What the hell? Right now, the cap hit next year for them is $177.5 million, and they have $32 million in cap space next year. But I need to look at Tyreek Hill. I seriously don't remember him signing a yeah. Oh, he's a free agent in 2023. He still has one more year left.
All
How the
right.
hell did that happen? Oh, he signed a 3-year deal worth $54 million.
Yikes.
Yeah, so he has 2022 left. I don't know who's left to re-sign, but whatever. Don't care. So I think safe to say everyone's going with Kansas City here. I mean, let's talk about Daniel Jones looking like Odell last week.
Yeah. The fingertips.
Yeah, and how they embarrassed the Panthers.
No kidding.
Matt, are you outside?
No.
No, I know. It looks like the moon. I don't know. I'm just talking. Shut up. So, anything else you gentlemen want to talk about? Because we got the picks for the week now.
No.
Okay. So,
Hello, can you guys hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
No.
Hello?
Hi. Hello.
No.
No, I don't think there's anything else to talk to.
No.
about.
Well, I'm pretty sure Vicente's still crying over his loss. Haha, bastard.
Loser.
Ape.
Schmuck.
I can't even say the next one.
You fucking twat.
So, even though basketball isn't necessarily either your specialties, I'm pretty sure. From what I
Pretty
heard.
sure one of us could not give a shit about basketball.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll just shut up then.
No, feel
Yeah,
free
pretty
to
much. Yeah, Mike, you
talk
just
to
shut
another
up.
member of
Okay.
this chat.
Okay.
Hey, why don't y'all shut the hell up?
We'll do. So, Halloween is right around the corner. What do you guys plan on doing?
No, it's not. It's actually across the street. It's across the street, actually. It's not around the corner.
Actually, no, it's like 3 blocks away, dickhead. So, fuck off.
No, it's like 2. It's like 2. It's 2.
I'll put
It's
you
like
in
2.5.
it's Uber distance away.
Nah, it's like walk. It's like a mile walking distance, I would say.
Okay, well, city blocks is, 3 city blocks is
Oh,
a lot.
we're not in the city though. We're on Farnsworth Street.
No, we're on Revere.
It's not Farnsworth, it's Revere.
Yeah, I've only lived there for so long. You would think I'd get it right, but no.
What? An idiot.
Oh my god.
Like I knew we were turning there. Like yeah, Revere is the other way. You moron.
Like, I don't even live
Loser.
there. I knew where to go. Like, my god. Guys, it's Revere. You know why it's Revere? Because it's correct. Because I know it's Revere, and I'm never wrong. I'm always right. Pisses me off. He's like, you know I'm right.
What a
You know I'm
loser.
right. Dumbass.
Schmuck.
Douche.
But we could talk about fantasy
Yeah.
and the depressing state we're all in.
Yeah, but let me look it up. So, people watching at home, we are literally, other than Anthony, we're the bottom 4 in the league. I am 3 and 4. Matt is 3 and 4. Uncle Sal, props to Uncle Sal, winning his first game of the season.
Woo!
Yeah. Hello,
Mikey.
Mom. Say hi to your say hi to your brother and other son.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Matthew.
Hey, Teresa.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Say yes, Mom. I'm here.
Yeah.
Was that Matt?
Yes, it was Matt. I said, who do you think your other son is? Anthony's not your son. Anthony's a fraud.
Well, who else are you with?
Well, no, I'm actually on a Zoom meeting with Uncle Sal and Matt.
Oh, well, where's Noni?
She's reminiscing the fact that Uncle Sal is a huge disappointment to the family, complete failure, possible
Where
disownment.
is she?
She's in her room. Why don't you call her? I'm streaming, Mom. What the hell? Have some.
Tell her to
Come
use
on,
the
Mom.
video calls about your FAFSA.
My FAFSA.
You
Okay.
can tell her she was just on the phone with me. And
She
to
was just
call
on
her
the phone
now
with
would answer.
Uncle Sal. You know what? Okay. You know what? Screw everyone. Okay, I'll give you the phone. Oh, she hung up. My mom hung up. What a bastard. What a schmuck. Is this why she moved away? Is that the reason? You know what? Screw everyone. I'm gonna have a meltdown on live right now. Yeah.
It's
Well, you already
impossible
called the
disownment.
I'm gonna come out with a whole new diss track. It's gonna be like Hit 'Em Up towards Mom, Anthony, and Olivia.
That's why.
What the bitch and you click you claim?
The clicky clink.
Hey, Audie, you can't say that.
Uncle Sal, you say
got a
far
job,
worse things
Mikey.
I should not say on live stream, but we'll keep it at that, okay?
Get
Hey,
out
please
the
don't-
way, yo. Get out
Get
the
out
way, yo.
So,
Hey, you gotta look up how to buy those coins so we can make investments.
Money.
you know I will when everyone
Buddy.
starts talking to me again and not hanging up on me and not moving to other states. No, Matt. If you
I'm
think
sorry,
about
you've
like,
been
I
disconnected.
didn't pull an Aaron Rodgers. Mom, Anthony, and Olivia pulling an Aaron Rodgers on me. Bastards.
What do you mean?
Well, Matt, I told you they moved.
Michael, they only went out to get a pack of smokes.
Yeah, so did my dad. But you know what's funny about it? I missed him. I won the lottery. I don't know how he knew that, but he just showed up on my front door. Hey, son. Bastard.
Hey, Thon.
Fucking ostrich. So I'm 3-4. Matt, you're 3-4. Uncle Sal, you just won your first game. Congratulations. Props to you.
Feels good.
Yeah. Were you ever on the have you ever looked on the actual fantasy website? Because I made a whole article dedicated to your victory. But what sucks is that it's only on the fantasy website. They don't have it on the app, which sucks.
Well, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of effort. I got screwed in the draft. I got screwed with the preseason draft. I got screwed with the auto pick. It was awful. I got the one-leg wonders are now the critical care unit. And if it gets any worse, I'm just going to rename them the cemetery.
No, just call it the morgue.
Yeah.
The city morgue.
If Matt's team was like that, you would have just called it the what's it called, the Mayfair morgues.
Mayfair City morgue. But
So-
I do
No,
love
well-
my name. Underachievers.
Mayfair better next year.
Yeah. So I'm currently the hottest team in the league right now. I've won 2 straight. Like, it pisses me off that I mean I should have been 4-3, but you know Anthony happened. Uncle Sal knows what
The
happened.
fantasy predictions suck.
I know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm seriously thinking about if I should start Kenneth Gainwell or not. Like, everyone's telling me to start Eli Mitchell. I'm really thinking about it, but at the same time, at this point throughout the season, I'm just going to go by matchups.
Well, you would still want to start. Is it Elijah Mitchell?
I
We're
would-
talking about the 49ers running back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I already told you they're going against the Bears, and Akeem Hicks is out. And Akeem Hicks is their number one run stopper. He's not going to be playing. And Eli Mitchell is a very north-south runner and pretty dynamic, so there's a good chance that he's going to do much better than Kenneth Gainwell because if you read the reports, Jordan Howard has been practicing all week. So there's a good chance Howard, Boston Scott, and Gainwell are all going to be taking snaps.
Yeah.
So I feel much more confident in you throwing Mitchell in the lineup than you would throwing Gainwell. Although Gainwell will be receiving back.
I could tell us for your well-being.
Yeah. But at the same time, he is. Wait, you did say Akeem Hicks isn't playing, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, Elijah Mitchell it is.
Yeah, you could verify for yourself, but I believe the report came out that he will not be playing in week 8.
Loser.
Let's take a look here. Akeem Hicks' eyes return Sunday. He's still listed
So he
as
said-
questionable, but who knows? I'll probably make the decision on Sunday.
Yeah, about 12:30, you'll find out if he's actually playing or not. Or he's on the game card, and if he's not, then you know who you got to play.
Yeah.
Hicks in, you got to play Gainwell. Hicks out, you got to play Mitchell.
All right, I'm looking at where to buy squid tokens, and
Shiba Inu coin.
yeah, I don't see it. No Coinbase, no Kraken, which is bullshit.
Well, we already know those. Stop looking at those two and look at every other website.
No, I'm literally looking at a website that is providing us where to buy it. Bastard.
Look up the Graham Stephan, GRAHAMSTEPHAN. Graham Stephan.
Where to buy Squid Game token, the hit TV show inspired coin that is skyrocketing. Yeah, go figure. Buy BNB on a regulated exchange or broker like Binance. Send your BNB to a compatible wallet like Trust Wallet or MetaMask. Connect your wallet to Sushi Swap DEX. What the fuck is that? And you can swap your BNB for squid.
See, now we're not even going to be able to buy it because you were talking shit on the Kraken.
Huh?
You were body shaming the Kraken.
Huh? Yeah.
I like when he's on top.
What?
Oh,
Huh?
right. Do you need me for anything else? Because I lost the person I was walking around the store with. And now I don't know where the hell.
Yeah, I forgot you're in Walmart. Imagine being
I have
somebody
no
walking
idea.
by and you just hear, huh? Yeah. No, you're relieved of your duties,
I've had
uncle.
people follow me around because they're sitting there picketing behind me about fat shaming and two genders and squids and shit.
Okay, well, look, whether they
No,
like
what
it
the
or
fuck?
not, there's two genders, okay? It's simple biology. I didn't want to mention this on stream, but hey, we're here now. Let's talk about it. This is sports. Yeah. So, you don't have to be on. I mean, would you like to be on?
In English.
To
I'm
goose
always on,
grunt. No. Matt knew what I was going to say.
Grande pupo.
Mi tío es el estúpido es muy feo.
All right, I gotta go so I can find this person.
Okay,
I don't know
okay,
where the hell she is.
okay. All right, I'll kick
All right,
you
kick
out.
me out.
All right,
Disconnect.
okay. Bye. Get
Okay,
out.
Okay.
Shut
Bye
up.
now.
Get
Bye
out.
now. Bye.
Get out. Get out.
Bye.
Just get out. Get out. Get out. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Dad, anything you want to talk about? We've been on here for almost. Yeah, we've been on here for an hour 40 minutes. Anything?
I wish you the best in fantasy this week, man.
Same to you. You know.
I'm playing Holiday Inn.
Yeah, and we all know what happened week 1. I'm never gonna let that go. Pisses me off. So it's almost Halloween. Let's talk about this pumpkin. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, my mom painted that. It's beautiful. It came out perfect. Yeah, like. It's perfect. She thinks it looks bad. I think...
Look at the eye. My God, it's staring into my soul.
Oh my God. Well, what are you two doing for Halloween? I can see if I'd be able to watch the game with y'all. Watch us lose.
I'm going over a friend's house for Halloween. I don't know. I might. I know Vicente's watching the game with his teammates, little schmuck.
Oh, in other words, I'll be
Um,
here by myself on Halloween. I'll watch some slashers. I'll waste myself away.
I might I might watch it. I might go over to my friend's house for Halloween early for the game, and then put on my costume, just to make life easier for me.
Uh huh.
Unfortunately, we'll have to set a this week. I mean, it is Halloween week. It is a little tight schedule. So,
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, like
what are you doing for Halloween?
I have no idea. No clue.
I'm trying to be Ghostface for Halloween.
I have a. Did you ever get a costume? Because I literally have it in my closet.
What?
I have a ghost face costume in my closet.
Really?
Yeah, like if you ever need like if you need one, like I have one. So.
Is it like a cheap one or like it's actually?
No, I got it from Spirit Halloween, you bitch. Jerk. Is it a cheap one?
Yeah.
No, I'm being
Fuck
nice.
you.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. Jerk. Is this it right here? No, this is a fucking...
Get out the way, yo. Fuck, just got shot.
Wayo. It's somewhere, but it's somewhere, but it's. I got it from Spirit Halloween. It was like $25.
Oh snap! I might need that, man. I don't know.
Yeah, don't call it cheap next time, you prick. So I'm about to flex on stream. I haven't dressed up for Halloween since 2019, and
Okay.
yeah. So we're gonna share this. I'm gonna flex on everyone right now. Where the hell is it? There we go. I don't know which one you're seeing. You're seeing this. You're seeing my Joker costume, right?
No, I'm not.
You're not. And I'm trying to find it. Okay. Stop share. Up everyone's ass. There we go. Beautiful.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was a Joker 2 years ago, and this stream is about to end right on us. But yeah, this was the last costume I wore. And it's the perfect costume to end my Halloween with. And my friend sent me this last week. Oh. Well, everyone, that's the that's the stream. Yeah. I can probably get Matt back on somehow. Hold on. Give me a second. Well, everyone. Hi. I'm on my camera. So yeah, that stream just fucking ended. Oh well. Let's talk. Let's talk. So, Halloween's around the corner. And shit. Damn, it really does feel weird with me not being with someone else on the stream. Yeah. Let me get Matt back on. Give me a second. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, that stream and so yeah, that thing. And I'm
Mikey,
muted.
you're
Yes,
muted.
I know. I'm muted. Okay, I see it. I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's in big
yeah.
lettering. It says right there. Yeah, you're muted. Yeah, I know. 3 to the 1 from the 1 to the 3. Oh my god. Oh. God.
That wingspan, my God.
Let me see if I definitely have it in my closet somewhere. Let me take a look.
All right, take your time.
Somewhere. Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo.
Get out the way, yo.
Get out the way, yo.
Biggie Smalls just got shot.
No, he didn't.
All right.
No, he didn't. Tupac
Alright.
shot first.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, it's somewhere. I'll definitely find it. Well, Halloween is around the corner. So, well, actually, no, we discussed it. It's a mile away, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. Well, Halloween's a mile away. So, even though we didn't see it together, we each saw Halloween Kills. We want to talk about it. Even though we kind of did it already.
We talked about it together, but not on stream, you know.
Yeah. Well, for people who are watching, like, what would they expect? Even assuming they didn't watch it.
I would expect, or what to expect.
Disconnected. Battery full.
What the hell did you do to your battery?
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. So, I would say
Okay. I got it.
All right. My God, your phone. So, the movie was definitely violent. They showed like everything.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Now, we're not going to spoil anything, but what's it called? It was definitely violent. They showed everything, like I just said. I don't think it was as good. I think it was still pretty good. I don't think it was as good as 2018, though.
Yeah, I agree.
This is not a spoiler, but I'm just letting everyone know. Jamie Lee Curtis gets like a solid, like, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes of screen time in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, this movie is mostly about Allison, Karen, and the town in general. So,
Evil Dies Tonight.
yeah, that's like 80% of the script.
Should have been the movie title, Halloween, Evil Dies Tonight.
Yeah, no, they should just call it Evil Dies Tonight.
I mean, minus how successful somewhat of the franchise is, do you really think an entire town would go after a deranged serial killer after killing 5 people and then 40 years later coming back?
It's a movie, plot armor. They need to do this stuff to make sequels. Like, the thing that pissed me off was that people were taking turns at killing him. They weren't jumping him like we would. Fight back!
Yeah. Fight back.
Let's talk about how badass.
Fight back.
Fight back! Let's talk about how badass the firefighter scene was. Just like how he was walking out of the house.
Yeah, that was
It was sick, and it sent chills down my spine at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
chills.
oh my God.
chills.
I hate to say it. I love first responders, but the first firefighter fucking deserved it. Why would you just spray him with a hose and he's coming at you with a fucking weapon? And you're just gonna sit there and spray him like it's gonna do anything.
Absolutely terrible.
I think, like the right out like after the firefighter scene where he's in the one house. I think that one line from the old guy was funny. There's a big fella wearing a monster mask. No.
Oh yeah. A monster mask.
Monster mask. So
Yeah, when you get a chance, I know Halloween is a mile away, but if you can actually find that costume, let me know.
yes. It's definitely
Obviously not now, but if
Yeah,
you
I
could
know.
find it,
Yeah, I'll find it. But and then let's talk about the horror movies coming out next year. That Black Phone movie looks good. It looks
Yeah, I was
scary
gonna
as
mention
hell.
that. It looks good.
Yeah, I like it. After the trailer was done, I had no idea when I was watching the trailer. I had no idea that was Ethan Hawke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had no idea that was like the guy wearing the mask. I had no idea it was Ethan Hawke until I searched the movie after I was done watching. So I'm like, oh shit.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy.
I mean, the movie looks scary as hell, but I think it looks good. It's like based off of
Yeah.
Stephen King writing. And just about any Stephen King, adapted film is good. Trying to think of one.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm trying to think of one that isn't, but obviously it was very successful, both films.
Yes.
The new Pet Sematary was probably one of the scariest movies I watched.
Really?
Well, I could be over dramatic, but like there was just so many looking at some scenes, it was just so intense. Like the main guy, like the dad, he's a doctor and he's working on like a campus or whatever, and some kid got hit by a car. You literally see his skull is literally cracked open. You can see his brain.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, oh fuck. But yeah, there was a lot of jump scares in that. You see somebody's Achilles literally getting sliced, and you can actually see it. I'm like, okay, nice.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, but overall, I think all Stephen King adapted films are really good. The Shining is a good one, but like I understand like a lot of people that watch the movie, they said they never went all the way through with it because it is boring. Like it's definitely like boring, like to some people, because most of the exciting stuff, like most of the good stuff, happens at like the end of the movie. But that was a really good one. Even the first like the TV miniseries wasn't that bad either. It was all right.
Oh, really?
It's on Hulu, but it's like almost
okay.
4 hours. It's because it's a TV miniseries. It's almost, they have it like a movie, but it's like almost 4 hours. So it's almost like you're watching Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Halloween. So Vicente, a walking L, was saying, "Oh, it's a action movie with horror." Yeah, that wasn't the case, was it, Matt?
No, he's an idiot.
Yeah, but I try to tell him, like, okay, picture John Wick with some horror. That would not, because John Wick is definitely an action movie. That would not even be anything close to Halloween Kills at all.
Yeah.
And speaking of horror movies, I am really looking forward to seeing the new Scream. I haven't watched.
Yeah, it does look good.
I haven't watched a single one, believe it or not. I've probably watched like 5-10 minutes of like the first one, and that's it. I need to like that's.
I actually
need to
did
watch
watch
that series.
Scream 1 and 2. I watched Scream 1 and 2 today.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I can watch them on my computer, legally, of course. No, not really, but so I'm probably gonna watch those. I didn't even watch. I didn't even watch the new Venom movie yet, but I already know. I already watched the post credit scene. Oh my god, beautiful.
Yeah,
that sets up. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful. I don't know. I don't know if you watched it yet. I plan on one of these days, maybe even tonight, watching Dune. Oh, we're terrible.
I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but
It looks really
I've
good.
not.
Huh?
Yeah, it looks really good. I've not watched it though.
But it's something you're not necessarily into, or
I just haven't, watched it.
yeah, I think it looks good. I mean, they already announced the sequel that's supposed to come out in 2023. A lot of people are saying this is like the next Lord of the Rings. I don't know. I think I only watched half of Return of the King, but those movies are 4 hours long. I cannot sit down and watch a movie like that for 4 hours. I cannot. I haven't even watched the Zack Snyder Justice League yet. That thing's like 4 hours.
Yeah, I can't watch all that.
Like, see, Endgame, 3 hours. I can watch that, because who doesn't? Who doesn't, like, any MCU fan? Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But like Lord of the Rings, like stuff like that, I'm not necessarily into. And on top of that, like, if Endgame was 4 hours long, I would probably, I'd say after like 2 hours and 45 minutes, knowing that's like halfway through the movie, I'd start to have trouble like watching, just because I'm like, Jesus, there's still 2 hours left.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, Endgame was great. Sucks is that Avatar
great
took it
favorite.
back. Yeah. Emotional. I didn't cry, but it was definitely emotional. Honestly, the ending, I mean, I could say it. I mean, Iron Man dying, that was definitely something I saw coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to try and get tickets to watch it on one of the first 3 days, like, so I didn't have to go to school and have a bunch of people yelling, "Yo, Iron Man died! Oh my god!" Like, okay, shut up, get out.
Yeah, I wanted to kill those people.
Yeah, same.
Manslaughter,
Arson,
hit and run.
drive by.
I was gonna say that.
I remember doing that in Fortnite too. Like, I know I did it with.
Yeah, me and you.
Yeah. Just, fall down the window.
I remember driving in one game and like the helicopter pulled up.
I haven't played that in, I'd say, I haven't played that in over 3 months. I haven't played that in a while.
Yeah, I haven't played Fortnite since I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
yeah, it's definitely been a while. I think, all the horror movies coming out next year actually look pretty good.
Did you see the trailer for Last Night in Soho?
That's the one I was just about to talk about. That, I even told Vicente. I told Vicente, like, that was a huge... That movie, that trailer was just like a mindfuck for me. The last time that happened to me, like having an absolute mindfuck, was Inception. Like, I was just so confused, like, watching him, like, what the hell? Like, it looks good, but I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it looks like really good. The concept I like a lot.
Yeah, I'm just going to get lost, like, trying to figure out what's going on. Like, by the time I'm, like, I can tell you right now, like, if I'm watching that movie, by the time I figure something else, like, by the time I figure something out in the movie, something else is going to happen that I'm going to be completely confused about. So throughout the whole movie, I feel like I'm going to be, like, thinking, like, wait, what happened? Jordan Peele is coming out with another horror movie next year called Nope, which I think is funny, just the title alone.
Nope.
And, like, Candyman wasn't necessarily, like, his horror movie, because this is a movie where, like, he's writing, directing, and producing, just like Get Out and Us, which I think were really good, especially Get Out.
Yeah.
Vicente gets so, like, he feels so uneasy watching that movie. I'm starting to think, like, bro, it's a movie. And like it's a pretty cool movie. I loved how original it was, and like I remember watching it on Halloween with him last year, and he was just like, "This movie, I hate this movie. It makes me feel weird." I'm like, "Okay, I get it, but why?"
Yeah.
But yeah, in his new movie, I forget how I pronounce his last name, but Chris from Get Out, he's in the movie. Glenn from The Walking Dead is in the movie. I think because I noticed Jordan Peele is in like horror movies, they go with trends. Like it seems like something in the horror movie like goes with a trend
Yeah.
that year. So I have a feeling like by the time they were filming this movie, I think, and based on the movie poster, it looks like it's going to be like an alien type horror movie. Because, around the time they were like filming or whatever, all like the government released all that UFO crap. And if you look at the movie poster, it's like a huge cloud in this, like just an individual cloud in the sky with like a string like right behind it or whatever. I don't know, but I have a feeling it's like an alien type movie, which is unique because you don't even see like alien horrors. That's like unheard of. So that'd be pretty cool to watch. But
I definitely agree.
yeah, that's
Very different.
That's definitely on my watch list. Of course, Halloween Ends is going to be on my watch list.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to talk about what I think would happen in that movie, but I can't without spoiling Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
So it's like difficult, but they said that movie, like I feel like that movie is going to be a little bit of a gimmick just based on the way how they're already approaching the movie is going to ruin the movie for me, because I think I told you when that movie comes out, that's when the movie's taking place. It takes place in 2022, and they're involving COVID, this, that, and the third. I'm like, why?
Oh.
Like, why? I don't know how that's gonna work. How are you gonna put COVID in a horror movie, like a horror genre, like a horror franchise, especially Halloween, together? That doesn't sound right. I don't know how they're gonna pull that off, but that ruined it for me. I'm like, okay, I'll still watch it, but I'm not gonna be. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna be going in there excited.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, Internals looks pretty good.
And Eternals looks decent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What are the other Marvel movies coming out? I mean, I know Far From Home, or No Way Home is coming out. That's obviously, that's something you would want to watch in theaters. Any other movie, like I'd rather watch at home. Like the new Venom movie, that's something I'd watch at home. But something like Far From Home, Dune, maybe haven't watched it, but like Halloween Kills, No Way Home, those are something I want to watch in theaters, because I feel like those movies, it makes it better with the experience of being in the theater.
Yeah, I agree.
Other movies, I'd be like, it's fine. I mean, Venom, like Venom 2 looked like it was good. I haven't watched it yet, but that's something like,
good.
Yeah, that's something I would watch. That's something I could watch at home. But anything like that would be quote unquote blockbuster would be something you'd have to watch in theaters.
I'm also excited for the new Ghostbusters movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Do you think Bill Murray makes a cameo in that? I mean, he made a cameo in the woman, like the new Ghostbusters that came out years ago, like a few years ago. I didn't even watch it.
I don't know, because there was one part in the trailer where it's towards the end where it's like somebody's calling a phone and the guy says we're closed and then it hangs up. Everyone's saying it's Bill Murray, but it sounds like
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to see either of them or even both of them.
Or even all the.
Yeah, what
even
sucks
all
is
the-
that Spangler, I'm pretty sure that's his name, the actual actor actually passed away, so we wouldn't even be able to see him, which sucks.
Yeah, I know. R.I.P.
T's and P's.
It'd be cool if he appeared as a ghost, though.
That would be cool. That will take a lot of CGI though, but that looks like a high budget movie. I'm sure they'd be able to do it. Like
Yeah.
for Furious 7 with Paul Walker, that was all CGI. Like when I looked at it, like at the end of the movie, like on the beach out, because him and his brother look identical. So they had his brother do that, and I'm pretty sure they had his brother in like the very end where he's in the car, but I think they just did CGI to Paul's face.
Yeah, probably.
Have you watched The Mandalorian at all? Or
I have not.
okay, I don't want to say anything then.
I did see the end of season 2.
I didn't know season 2 came out. I'm sitting there looking and like, because they're showing Snoop Dogg for season 3. I'm like, wait, there was a season 2? And people were telling me, I'm like, yeah, like it's been out for a while. I'm like, what the fuck? Because season 1 was really good. I liked it. Mandalorian was pretty good. It was definitely better than the recent Star Wars movies, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's Star Wars. The last 3 movies it was a hot mess.
In other words, J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams did a good job. It's just
A lot of people have said otherwise. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I know a lot of
mean,
people weren't happy about it.
yeah. I would let's keep talking, Mike. My phone is on 9%.
Oh, so do you want to drop it, or do you want to talk for like another minute, or I don't care. Up to you.
I'm just gonna drop it and go because I do want to charge my phone and get ready for bed because I'm a little tired.
Okay. So they do have season 2. When the hell did this come out? I'm pissed.
They came out like months ago.
Did it come out? It didn't come out during like around Christmas, did it? Didn't, because that was still season 1, wasn't it?
I think so. I think it came out like. Wait, I think it came out like early this year. I want to say.
Let me Google this shit real quick. Because if anything, I'm gonna start binge watching that. Because I've been meaning to watch. I forget what it was. Well, no, I've been wanting to watch Dune, because that looks good. But now now that I'm seeing that like the second season's out on that, I'm gonna have to watch that. Let me look.
I've been meaning to watch Squid Game too.
Oh, Squid Game. People are saying it's mixed. If you want my take on it, it was unique. I love the concept. I think it's worth the watch. I really think it's worth the watch. I think it was good.
I'm on episode 2. I gotta keep watching.
Yeah, there's what was there, like 8, 9 episodes? I forget.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I don't know why I even asked you, because you just started watching. But I think it's worth the watch. I think it was. If I like to put in perspective, if I had to give it like a rating, I'd probably give it like, at least an 8.5. I'd probably give it a 9. I think it was good. I really liked it.
That's good to know.
Like I would tell you, if it's not worth the watch, I would have told you that. But
Yeah.
it's good. I liked it. Let me look at this. When did I hate this phone? So, oh no, Mandalorian season 2 came out October last year. October 30th. So, a year from tomorrow, season 2's been out. What the hell? It's been out for a year, and I'm just finding out.
My God.
Oh well. So yeah, like I said. Even it says right here, even my uncle watched it all. Okay, good to know. Glad you told me, you bastard. Whatever. So, Squid Game is worth the watch. Have you heard anything on Outer Skanks?
They're making a season 3.
Yeah.
And I think it's coming out 2023 or 2.
3? The
Yeah, I know. I love that show so much. It's so good.
Oh yeah, I know. You post it on your story all the time.
I,
If it said there was ranting on that too. Like, why do you post all these people? Nobody knows who they are. Oh my god.
Yeah, and we were all like, "What's the big deal? It doesn't make any sense."
What? Okay. Okay. This is weird.
What's up?
I don't know what. Well, it's this article came out. I'm looking at just the thing through Google. This came out 6 days ago. Netflix is yet to officially renew Outer Banks for a third season. So it's not even official that they're gonna. They probably will. I mean, it had its fame for a month or two before Squid Game took Netflix by storm. Unless like Squid Game did when they have a cryptocurrency on it.
Oh wow.
That's what we were just talking about when
Yeah.
he was talking about crypto. But yeah, apparently they've yet to renew it. They probably will. I mean, I think they should.
Yeah.
It did have its fame for a brief period of time, but if anything, I'm seeing people are saying mid 2022. If anything. I mean, the show wasn't bad. I thought it was entertaining.
Oh, summer.
I'd give it
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I'd give it like an 8. Still good.
Yeah, I'd give. Yeah, collectively, season 1 and 2, I'd give it like a 8.5.
Yeah. I don't even watch Netflix shows like that. I don't even watch like Netflix films like that either. But Outer Banks was okay. Outer Banks was good. Space Force was okay. I don't even think they even have a second season yet. I didn't even watch like the what was it, like the Umbrella Academy or whatever it was. I don't know what it was called, but I know that was a thing that everybody watched.
True that. Let me
Yeah.
just
What?
What's up?
No, you were saying something.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let me know if you can find that costume because I let's keep talking. My phone's on the 6.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll let you go. All right, thank you for coming on. We actually had everybody on this week. That's a plus, and I haven't even streamed in 2 weeks. It was beautiful. Shit. I'm supposed to meet Brian Dawkins next month at Oxford Valley Mall. Shit was expensive.
You're supposed to.
I'm going to. I got a ticket to meet Brian Dawkins next month at Oxford Valley Mall.
Oh crap, that's awesome.
That shit was pricey though. But I looked at the stuff on
How
eBay.
much?
It's actually okay. I'm gonna get a helmet signed. Not this helmet, but I'm getting a different helmet signed. They charged $99.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I looked on eBay. They're charging like his helmet. They're charging like the same exact helmet and everything for like $120. And I'm sort of thinking like, okay, I'll go there. I'll save the 20 something bucks, and on top of that, I get a picture with him. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, when I get a picture with him, I'm definitely gonna flex on that. I think.
Oh yeah, I'd post it.
Let me look real quick. What I know the Saints game is the Saints
November
game on the
19th.
21st?
19th.
Oh, the 19th.
Yeah.
Okay, so literally. Wait, November 19th? That's a Friday.
I think so. Oh, that's 21st.
Okay, so I'm meeting Dawkins the day before, but I'm still gonna. I already know the arrangements or whatever, but yeah, I'm still gonna be there because that thing goes from like 12 to 1 o'clock. So I'll be there. I'm like, what's up? Guess what I did before I came here, you sorry ass people? I met Dawkins. What the hell are you now? You're nothing to me, bastards.
Loser.
I'm gonna walk in with my bag. I'm gonna wear sunglasses. I'm gonna walk in like, you mean nothing to me? Screw you. I'm here. whatever.
I did the same thing.
And I think you know what gesture me and Vicente do when Brian Dawkins is mentioned. I don't know if you know, but Vicente knows.
I do not.
Okay, never mind. I don't even know why I'm saying that on stream. Anyway, I'll let you go because I'm sure your phone's on like 5 or something right now. It's at a low number.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. I'll let you go. Thank you for coming on. Everyone, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. This is a plot. I feel proud. I'm proud of us. Everyone was on today for once.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you go. Thanks for coming on. See you whenever.
All right, Mikey, always a pleasure.
Yep, likewise, likewise.
If you can find the costume, I'll try to make arrangements to come and get it because, like if you find it, I don't have to buy a costume for myself.
Like I definitely have it. I just need to find it. I'll let you know when I find it. I'll probably start looking right after I'm done because I have nothing to do.
At least find it before Halloween because it'd suck if you didn't.
I know it would suck.
And then we all know what comes after Halloween.
Imagine participating. Couldn't be me. Seriously?
Follow the
No.
rules. Bunch of smokes.
My one friend said he was back before COVID happened. My one friend was saying, "Yeah, oh my god," he was saying, we're on November 20. Like this was right before Thanksgiving break, and he said, "I'm still staying strong, boys." I'm like, And a lot of people were saying like, "Dude, are you participating in that?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, my god." All right, I don't want to keep you longer. Thanks for coming on. And us gentlemen, we know what's happening in 3-4 days.
Yep.
Stay strong. I'm sure you will.
You too, soldier. Oh no, Mikey, the one meme with him and his girlfriend.
That thing. Wait. Wait, I need to remember. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah.
Like him and his
Come on.
Come on.
She got a friggin' face full too.
I need to find that meme.
I definitely have it somewhere, but yeah, I just remembered what you're talking about, the Home Alone with the Home Alone meme.
I like family. I hate family.
Families suck. Do you know the show Robot Chicken? Or no?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
I wish I could keep you on so I could just show you this video real quick. They literally did they parodized, like they make parodies of stuff, and it was Home Alone and like Halloween from 2018. And Kevin is neighbors with Laurie, and so would you be able to put your phone on the charger? Would I be able to show you, or do you want me to just describe it to you?
Yeah, just grab it real quick.
Okay, so
because I don't have a charger in front of me.
So the Wet Bandits are out. They're outside in their van across from Kevin's house. And then it goes to Laurie holding her gun, saying, like, doing whatever she says, and like while she's in the house, talking about how she prepared about this, that, and the third. And then it goes to Michael Myers. He's walking down the street. And then he walks into Kevin's house. And then, Wet Bandits are like, okay. Like Marvin Howard, they're like, okay, let's just go into this house right next to it if this person's already robbing it. So they go into Laurie's house. And so, to put it in a simpler term, so all hell breaks loose for Marv and Harry. And Kevin is dealing with Michael Myers. He's saying, like he's doing his, I wouldn't do this if I were you. Like, the whole fan with the feathers and such, Michael is just walking through that. And then when he's walking up the stairs, when Kevin throws down a bucket of paint and Michael's unfazed by it, he's like, oh, fuck! And then it just pans right back to Marv and, what's it called, Harry. They're being lit on fire in the basement. That place is exploding while Laurie and Karen left. And then it goes right to back to Kevin's house where he's being choked out by Michael.
My God.
It was dark, but and they weren't showing any like violence. There was no blood or anything, but it was just hilarious. Yeah, I know Family Guy made fun of Home Alone as well. Like, they walk in, the robber's like, yeah, there's a couple cars here. Don't step on them. And then the other guy's like, yeah, the doorknob was really hot, but instead of hanging on to it, I just let go. And then he's like, oh yeah, those stairs has ice on it. Don't go down those stairs. And then Kevin comes out to the stairs. He's like, hey, you guys. Like, he's taunting them. And then without a second thought, one of the friggin' burglars shot him in the head.
My God.
But that's Family Guy for you, so.
Yeah.
But that was hilarious. Alright. I don't want to kill your battery. And I've said this 87 times. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on. See you next week. This was a good week. Even
Always.
though I haven't been on for 2 weeks. But we're back. Bigger, stronger than ever. We will grow.
Stronger than ever.
We need a rubber band. Alright, that's the show. Matt, thanks for coming on. It's always a pleasure. And everyone, thanks for watching.